Hey everyone, it's Christine and welcome back to Paranormal TV. So I'm actually sitting on my bed right now. I apologize, the lighting's not too great where I'm at, but I've been sick for like 2 weeks now, so my room's kind of a mess. I haven't had a chance to straighten it up yet, but I really wanted to film, and I actually have my camera propped up on a mound of things, and it's kind of an iffy situation, but I really wanted to film this video. Today we are going to be talking about the Exorcist Curse. You guys know that I will be doing a second part to the Warrens video that I did, that I told you guys I would be doing a second part for, and I will do a second part. I've just been very sick and it was actually very exhausting to research everything I did. There was a ton of information that went into that, and I had over 9 pages of information that I compiled. So it was a pretty exhausting video to film, and I was not sick when I filmed it, and as you guys can tell my voice, I'm still sick, and I'm pretty exhausted because I have been like having terrible nights. I've been up all night a lot. So that will be coming. I'm hoping to have that up next week. I'm hoping to be better by next week. So I just kind of want to get that out. Now let's talk about The Exorcist. So The Exorcist is a 1973 horror film inspired by the supposed real life possession of Roland Doe, which I think I'm going to do a video about the real story behind The Exorcist. The movie's main character is Regan, and Regan is the child who is possessed in the horror movie. The Exorcist is believed to be one of the scariest horror movies. So many people are afraid of it, and this movie terrified its audience when it first came out. During a screening of the movie in Rome, a storm was brewing, and it was a terrible lightning storm. Soon after, a 400-year-old giant cross that sat on top of a church in Rome was knocked over as a result of lightning. The cross fell over into the plaza. During filming, the set of the McNeil's home caught on fire except for Regan's room. Her room was one of the few rooms in the set that was not destroyed. The director of the movie suspected that a pigeon actually flew into the circuit boxes. The actress who played Regan's mother, Ellen Burstyn, actually sustained a serious back injury, and it became a permanent injury for her. This was during the scene that Regan throws her mother from the bed, and the scream was so intense that that's the scream that they used in the film. This doesn't really have to do with the curse, but it's definitely interesting. Ellen only agreed to do the movie if her line, "I believe in the devil," was removed. I think that goes to show you how terrified people were of exorcisms and spirits, the devil, etc., etc., basically the paranormal. There were several deaths that many people attribute to the curse of The Exorcist. Jack McGowan, who played Bert Dennings, died from a heart attack that was caused by the flu. So this person, I honestly don't know how to say her name, so here it is. Her only role was in the Exorcist movie, and she did die from natural causes, but people still attribute her death to the curse, and she died at 89. This one is terribly sad. Actor Jason Miller's toddler was killed. He was struck by a motorbike. Linda Blair's grandfather died. Linda Blair played Regan. A night watchman died. A special effects expert also died. A cameraman's baby passed away. It was a newborn baby. Very, very sad. So the voice actress who voiced the demon had a terrible thing happen in her family. Her son actually killed his wife and children before he turned the gun on himself and killed himself. This one I do not believe is caused from the curse, if there is a curse, but there was actually a serial killer in The Exorcist. He was an extra. He had a small part, so a lot of people aren't really informed by this. Paul Bateson was found guilty of the murder of a film critic as well as several other people, and from what I heard, he killed them brutally. He is suspected to have murdered at least 6 other people, and he admitted to several killings. Now, I don't believe this is part of the curse. Some people do. I just think that this man happened to be a very sick person. The crew would report objects mysteriously moving on their own, and the most notable one is a telephone that actually lifted from the receiver and fell back down. This happened on multiple occasions. Due to the strange events, the director asked Reverend Thomas Birmingham to come and perform a blessing on the set. At first, the Reverend refused and didn't want to be associated with it, but then after the fire, the Reverend decided to come and perform a blessing because of the weird events. So do you guys believe in the curse of The Exorcist? Let me know down below. If you want me to do other films that are supposedly cursed, I will, and I will see you in my next video for Napoleon's Cursed Chair. Bye!